Have you ever found yourself a lover? Well, I did too. For the longest time, I believed that if I was the perfect wife, my husband would never leave me, and certainly he would never cheat. I kept my body in perfect shape. I never nagged him, and in 4 years together, I never once complained about a headache. Then one day, my stomach started to hurt. It was so bad, I had to call an ambulance. That night, they rushed me into surgery for appendicitis. I spent a whole week in the hospital. My husband, he had some kind of emergency at work. In that entire week, he visited me only once. Something was always burning at work. I was discharged a day earlier than expected. I took a taxi home. As we neared the house, I saw my husband stepping out with a woman I had never seen before. She looked like she belonged on the cover of a cheap magazine, wearing a miniskirt, his hand on her behind. I just sat in the taxi, watching as they walked away together. I have never felt such anger in my life. I could feel the veins at my temples throbbing, my heart pounding so hard it felt like it would burst. That evening, my husband came home. He looked so tired, the poor guy. He told me he had been working all day. But how can you not get tired, satisfying a girl 10 years younger? Do you know what I was doing? I spent the whole day on dating sites. I met a beautiful woman. We went on a date that Saturday. We had coffee and talked for hours. Then, on Monday, one of my friends called. She told me she saw my husband at a restaurant with some stranger. I asked for the address and called my new friend from the internet. We went to the restaurant together and sat at the next table. My husband's eyes nearly popped out of his head when he saw us. He came over. I just smiled and said, "Well, you found yourself a lover." And I found one for myself too. He left, abandoning his little passion right there in the restaurant. My friend and I had a wonderful coffee, laughed, and talked some more. As we were about to leave, she turned to me and said, "Listen, we have already had 2 dates. Let's go to my place." And I thought, why not? Credits. Written and narrated by Anonymous.